Hey guys, welcome to another video. We're going to be doing a review today, so not the typical vlog. The last review I did was of this guy right here, the Zhiyun Smooth Q. If you guys haven't seen this video already, there. I don't know where the card's going to be, but you can click that and watch that. Very cool. But today, as promised in that video, we're going to be going over something different, and that's this guy right here. This is the Switch 6 Ztylus Innovation 6-in-1 Lens Design Kit for iPhone 7 Plus. With this lens kit, you can record video and take pictures in fisheye, macro, wide angle, telephoto, super macro, and telephoto. I've had this kit for a little while now, and I wanted to wait to make sure that I was using it for pretty much everything that was just listed before I gave you guys a full review. But let's take a jump right into the product itself. As you guys can see, the case next to a regular iPhone 7 Plus case, it's comparable in size. It's about the same thing, about the same width, maybe a little thicker. The thing that is going to hurt it, in my opinion, is that this lens kit isn't actually attached to the case. It slides in and out, which there gives you the option of all those 6 different kinds of focuses. If you lose this, it will cost you more money to replace it. In the top left corner of the lens, you can see it's a 120 wide angle. To the right of that's a telephoto. And then we have a 10 times macro, a 20 times macro. In the bottom left, a 180 fisheye, and in the bottom right, a 2 times telephoto lens. So as you guys know, the 7 Plus has a dual lens system, so that's how you're gonna be able to access those on the other side of the lens. Now first, allow me to say that this video is not sponsored by this company, Switch 6. Ztylus. I don't even know how to say this one either, guys. I bought this for myself with hopes that I'd be using it a lot more while taking photo, doing video, vlogging on the run, or even using the Zhiyun Smooth Q. That's not the case. Pun intended. My first case that I got from the company actually ended up cracking within the first couple days of me using it, and as you can see, it cracked right along the top of where you slide in the lenses. Needless to say, I was not thrilled about this and wrote the company a little email. Their advice to me was to pay for the shipping and they would send me a new case. So I wasn't thrilled about reviewing this product in the first place. There's some really nice features on the case though. I really enjoy the little hand mount that they kind of put a little bit of extra plastic and grip on, that you can kind of hold it like a camera if you were going to use it, but it's kind of backwards for me, as you know, I don't know, I feel more inclined to hold something with my hand and my right hand, as I'm right-handed, and tap it, where you'd have to use the bottom thumb. I don't know, just a little complaint. But besides that, the case is functional, it's thin. I've noticed that the corners where you do slide the lenses in get caught in your pocket. Not a real big fan of that either. But the whole case is rubber, and you can see that right here, as this is the broken case. The whole case is rubber. So it sits in there nicely, it's snug, it's comfortable, and it's thin line. So you wouldn't feel the difference of a giant photo lens combo kit in your pocket if you were taking pictures or on the run. The rubber case also sports a corner where you can loop through wrist straps, so if you do drop it, it'll be attached to you. So that's kind of nice. I do want to, at some point, purchase the other lenses that the company does offer. There'll be a link to their website in the description below that you guys can check out. Certain people that I know that I watch here on YouTube, like Travel Fields, has mentioned that Maddie's got I think they call it a revolver, where it has multiple lenses that stick off the back of the case, and you can kind of flip them up and they cover the actual lens of the camera/phone. So that looks kind of cool. It looks a little bit more girthy, and that's why I stayed away from that one, but this one just came out, so I picked it up. And it's got its pros and cons, as any case or lens kit would. I did notice while trying to take macro shots and using the secondary lens, telephoto lens that the iPhone 7 Plus has, sometimes it didn't register the zooming in that an iPhone does when using it, so it never actually switched the lenses and only digitally zoomed on the first lens. They left a little hole for the flash if you do decide to use it. So everything was well thought out on this case and on this lens kit. I really do enjoy it. I will say that my favorite is probably the fisheye and the wide angle, as a lot of the other lenses that come out for cameras, as on like, I'm trying to find one right now. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of like this one. This right here is a magnetic one. You put a little, it's perfect. You put a little piece of tape on the back that comes with the unit and you stick it to your actual camera. It falls off, you lose them, as you do. And they're not super good. So in retrospect, this is a step up from everything else that I've ever owned as far as a lens kit for an iPhone. If you guys want to see what those actually look like the little clip ones that you can typically buy cheaper stores. If you guys want to see what that looks like, I'll leave a link in the description below for a playlist of my first vlog videos where you can actually see a big black ring around it, and I'm very fish-eyed. So this one handles that a little bit better in the clarity of it because the lens is actually so close to the physical lens of the camera. So to wrap up this somewhat short video, question remains, do I recommend the case? For the price point of it, sure. If you need to run and gun and you always want that camera with a wide angle on it, this is the best way to go. Just know that you're gonna have to take care of it because it's not attached to the actual case. And sometimes the case breaks. It's not a bad case, it does what it's supposed to do. I'd like to see what they come out with in the future, something maybe all-inclusive that you can't lose pieces to, but we will see. So let's look at some pictures that actually use this lens. First, we're going to look at the fisheye. Next is the macro. Now is the wide angle. Here's the telephoto, super macro, and the telephoto. You guys might not notice the actual difference when I'm using these lenses because I typically use them with video where the clarity of how far away I am is not gonna, you're not gonna be able to tell in photo, but I do like this. It does work. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you like these little review videos that I've been doing, interspersing some camera gear that I use, some video gear that I use for people that want to get into this and have fun taking pictures and always kind of want that camera on them. So if you haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe. Hit like if you enjoyed the video, and leave a comment. Tell me if there's another lens out there that's better than this guy. I'd love to know what you guys think. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.